Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I'll be doing the oral mechanism exam with my client, Corey Reuter. Hi, Corey, I'm Kelsey.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Thanks for coming in today. How's the weather?
It's a little cold, but all right.
That's good. Alright, well, today we're going to be doing the oral mechanism exam. The first thing we'll be examining is like the face.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my gloves on here. Alright, now I got my gloves on. We're going to be looking at the face and the different symmetry and the muscle movement. So I'm going to have you open your mouth as far as possible, raise your eyebrows, and then close your eyes tightly. Alright. Good job. Now we'll be looking at the lip structure. So I'm going to have you put your lips in a resting position. Alright. Don't see any cleft lip or anything. Looks good. Alright, next we're going to check your lip function. I'm going to have you bring your lips back tight like this. And if you need help looking at yourself, you can look in here. Looks good. And now I'm going to have you do a series of lip pucker and smile. So like with your lips, keep your lips closed. There you go. And then I'm going to have you open your mouth like this. Open and close your lips, but don't make any sound. A little slower for me, please. Alright, moving on, we're going to do speech movements. So I'm going to use the two different vowels, U and I. So I'm going to have you say U-wee, U-wee, U-wee.
U-wee, 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 U-wee.
Alright, now I'm going to have you do the P-A, so pa.
Pa.
And I'm going to have you keep saying it.
Pa, pa, pa.
Okay,
pa.
And then now we're going to move on to lip string. So I'm going to have you puff out both of your cheeks. And then here I'm going to push on both sides of your cheeks one at a time. Good. This is your strength. And then now I'm going to press on both of them. Good. Alright, the next part in this examination, I'm going to have you open up your mouth. Just a second. Well, before I do that, I'm going to open up my sterile stick to help me look. Get my handy dandy flashlight.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to have you open your mouth, and I'm just going to check your teeth. And then I'm going to have you bite down. And check in if you have like an overbite or underbite. Looks good. I'll have you open back up. Alright, I don't see any devices in your mouth at all. Alright. Alright, we're going to move on to your tongue structure. So can I have you open your mouth, please? And then I'm going to have you rest your tongue. So just kind of relax it. Put your tongue down like this. Alright, very good. Great. Now I'm going to have you stick out your tongue, so protrude it. Looks good. Now I'm just looking at the length of your tongue. Alright, so now I'm going to have you do tongue function. I'm going to have you keep repeatedly putting your tongue to the roof of your mouth.
Okay.
Like this. And then I'm going to time you, and I'm going to count how many times you do it per second.
Okay.
Sound good? Alright, I'll tell you when to begin. And go. Alrighty. We did it about 5 times per second.
Is that good?
Yeah, I counted about 15 there. I'm just going to write that down. Okay, the next thing I'm going to have us do is I'm going to have you move your tongue side to side, so like this. And I'm going to count it.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you when to begin. Okay, go. Good, I counted 10. Just going to take note here. And then the very last thing for tongue function, I'm going to have you move your tongue in a circle, and then I'm gonna have you switch directions. But we'll do 2 separate trials for that.
Okay.
So I'll have you move it in one direction, and then we'll switch it. So here we are, and begin. All right. I got 5 in 5 seconds. All right, I'm gonna have you do it the opposite way.
Okay.
And begin. All right, very good. All right, so we're gonna do speech test now. I'm gonna have you say ta. Can you say ta?
Ta.
Good job. So I'm gonna have you keep repeating it, like ta, ta, ta,
Okay.
and then I'm going to time you, and we'll go from there. Ready?
Yep.
And begin.
Ta, 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 ta.
I'm just gonna have you do that one more time for me.
Okay.
Begin.
Ta, 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 ta,
Okay.
ta, ta.
Thank you. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is ka.
Ka.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you do the same thing, and I'm gonna time you, and then
All right.
begin.
Ka, 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 ka,
There you
ka.
go. You actually got the same number as the time before. That's number 9 in 5 seconds. And then the last thing I'm gonna have you do, and I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna have you say pa ta ka.
Pa, ta, ka.
Okay,
All right.
and I'm gonna time you also. And begin.
Pa, ta, ka, pa, ta, ka, pa, ta, ka, pa, ta, ka, pa, ta, ka,
All right,
pa.
I'm gonna have you slow down and take your time.
Okay.
Make sure we get every vowel in there. All right, go for it.
Pa, ta, ka, 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 pa, ta,
Okay.
ka.
Okay, now I'm gonna test your tongue strengths. So I'm gonna have you stick your tongue out. Sorry about that. All right, so stick your tongue out, and then I'm gonna press down on the front of your tongue, and you're gonna provide resistance. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Now I'm gonna do to the left side and provide resistance. There we go. And to the right side. Perfect. So now I'm gonna have you put your tongue on the left side of your cheek, and I'm gonna press here.
My left or your left?
It's gonna be your right.
Okay.
And you're gonna provide resistance. Ready? Okay. Now your left. Perfect. Good job. I'm gonna have you open your mouth, and then I'm just gonna look at your hard plate and your soft plate. So open wide. Okay, you're good close now. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna have you open your mouth one more time, and then I'm gonna have you do a prolonged ah.
All
All right, thank you. So how's do you have any concerns?
No.
Okay. How's work going for you?
Very well. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just gonna have you keep talking to me while it's a normal conversation. What do you do for a living?
I plow snow in the winter and I mow in the summer.
Okay. And now I'm gonna have you sorry, my glove got caught. I'm gonna have you open your mouth 3/4 of a way. And I'm gonna use a tongue depressor. I'm gonna have you open a little bit more, a little more, a little more. Like just
That's as long
just
as I can go.
Sorry. Okay, just relax. Okay, now I'm gonna have you open your mouth like this. Okay, very good. Now I'm gonna stick this in here. And I'm gonna have you do a prolonged A. Now I'm just looking at different movements in the back of your throat. And now I'm gonna have you take a breath. Ready? Okay. And I'm gonna have you do a series of A's.
Okay.
Okay? I'm looking at the movement. All right, very good. Thank you. All right, I want to do like a series like of a puff, like you're blowing out a candle. Okay, now I'm going to have you open up wide. And you're going to gag. I'm going to do your gag reflex. Sorry about
Okay.
that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
All right, that will wrap up our oral mechanism examination for today. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, well, everything appeared to be normal.
Okay.
So if you don't have any more questions for me, that's going to wrap it all up. All right, thank you for coming in. Nice meeting you.
You too.
All right, have a good night.